Hi guys, today I've been asked to make a video on a subject called stonewalling. And I'm kind of going to be making these videos per request. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and then ask if there's a video that you want me to make on a specific subject. But somebody asked for one on stonewalling. So basically, what is stonewalling? Well, it's a tactic used by narcissists, sociopaths, and manipulators to control communication, to invalidate the victim's reality or issues. And it is a highly abusive form of it's emotional and psychological abuse. And basically what the narcissist will do is when you're trying to bring up a specific subject or one of your needs or something that you're not satisfied with, a legitimate concern in a relationship, the narcissist will just not answer. They will give you the silent treatment and just stare at you, but usually remain in your presence. But they will just act like a stone, right? So that's where the term comes from, stonewalling. They are completely shut down. They will not communicate. It's a refusal to communicate with you. So you could be bringing up a legitimate concern like your, physical intimacy. What's the issue with it? Or perhaps like something going on with, you're suspecting that there's something going on with their secret sex life. Or, you're trying to bring up an issue like trying to get your name on a joint asset, or trying to create wills for the family, or some issue that you're trying to bring up that's totally legitimate in a relationship. And what a narcissist will do is just shut down. They'll just stare at you and completely not speak. They will not answer direct questions. They will just go silent. And this is their way of controlling the communication. This is, as you know, narcissists are terrible communicators, right? So in a normal, healthy relationship, two people are trying very hard to understand each other and to meet each other's needs and to resolve issues. Well, not so with the narcissist. They do not care about your needs. So really, if you're bringing up one of your needs, it's their way of showing you in a silent way that they don't care about your needs. They're not interested in what you want or resolving any sort of issue. It's also their way of being able to evade any sort of accountability for their wrong or for their behaviors or for what they're doing. It's their way of not taking any personal responsibility. And remember, these people are incapable of introspection or self-reflection. So if you're bringing up a legitimate concern in the relationship, and perhaps it's not even really directed at a critique about them, it's like, how can you work together to like make this relationship better? How can you resolve money issues or sex issues or intimacy issues or all of the normal issues in a relationship? And the narcissist will just completely go like a stone. They will not answer your direct questions. They refuse to engage. They refuse to communicate. It's basically like that it's like a small child inside of an adult's body. It's like you're dealing with like a 2 or a 3-year-old toddler that's having like a silent tantrum. This is a learned behavior. They typically learned it in their family of origin. Somebody did that to them, and it's a terrible way to communicate. It's not communication. It's a way to frustrate communication, and it creates a lot of frustration in the victim. It creates a lot of crazy making, and it is absolutely a psychological mind game that the narcissist is engaging in. It's like psychological warfare on the recipient, and it's very deliberate. It's very intentional. It's like a silent tantrum, and it is a very unhealthy form of communication. It's actually psychological and emotional abuse. So that I'm sure you've experienced if you were in a relationship with a narcissist or sociopath or one of these manipulators. You probably experienced a lot of stonewalling, and you might not have even really recognized what was going on. Obviously, what this creates in the recipient is incredible frustration. It also completely invalidates their needs, desires, or feelings, and it's a very unhealthy way of interacting in a relationship, and it prohibits true intimacy, any sort of emotional intimacy, honesty, truth, or any sort of resolution to the issue. So it is not a healthy thing to do, and it makes the recipient feel like they don't matter, their feelings are not important, and they're just ridiculous. And that's exactly what the narcissist wants. The narcissist wants to make that person feel like they're nothing, like they don't matter, like their feelings are totally irrelevant and unimportant. And in fact, that's really actually is how the narcissist feels, because remember, they only care about their feelings. They're so incredibly self-centered that they're not really interested in you and your feelings, and they're not really interested in changing their ways, or if you're bringing up probably something with the physical intimacy, they don't want to have to stop having sex with other people or with the internet. They don't really want to change. They don't really want to put your name on a property that you may have bought together and you're paying for, because everything's theirs. That's how they look at it, and they don't want to have to change. They think it's fine just the way it is. The only problem is that you're protesting, and you have needs, and that's just unacceptable to them. The narcissist cannot, they don't care, and they cannot accept anyone else's needs. Only they matter. That's really how they look at it. So unfortunately, this is a reality if you're dealing with a narcissist. Stonewalling is one of their maladaptive forms of non-communication, and obviously it's, as we mentioned, it's psychological and emotional abuse. Thank you so much, and I hope this one helps. Again, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and then also if you have requests, I will try my best to make videos based on what you guys are needing to hear to help you to heal from this toxic relationship. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.